Durham romped home to a 7-wicket LV County Championship victory over Somerset with a day to spare in Taunton, thanks to Chris Rushworth's 6 for 92, which included his 200th wicket in the first-class game. Rushworth set the tone for the day by striking with his third ball of the morning, Alex Sparrow on his way without adding to his overnight 28. Somerset were in trouble at the start on 54 for 4, 27 runs behind, and they still trailed by 10 when they found themselves 7 down. Jim Allenby became Rushworth's 200th scalp, before Lewis Gregory became his 6th victim of this innings' next ball, Rushworth celebrating in style the 10th 5-wicket haul of his career. A finish before lunch even looked possible when Tim Groenewald drove John Hastings loosely to Callum MacLeod to leave with his side on 96 for 8, effectively 15 for 8. But Peter Trigo, never a man to give up without a fight, decided to fight fire with fire. He threatened to ruin Rushworth's figures a little, this pull heading well over the rope. Indeed, Trigo needed only 47 balls to get to his 50, one which included that maximum and 5 other 4s, but in order to make this any kind of contest, he needed to keep going for a while yet with the support of Abdur Rahman at the other end. Rahman played a good hand, showing those above him in the order what could have been achieved. He may have wondered how it came to be that the top 5 were all out in single figures. At least as this partnership continued to grow, Somerset would now have some form of total to defend. Trigo was trying to make the chase as tough as possible, taking on Graham Onions as he moved on to 79, carrying his partnership with Rahman to 99. But Onions exacted his revenge the ball after that last boundary, Trigo this time top-edging the pull to give the bowler a return catch on the run. Rahman then went to his first 50 for Somerset, and he reached it in style by whipping Onions over the rope for a 6 to take him to his mark of 80 balls, that maximum and 8 other 4s included within. He was to end unbeaten on 55 when Paul Collingwood ended the innings with Somerset on 230, and that gave Durham bags of time to make 150 to record a season-opening victory against a side which continues to struggle early on in a summer. It has become something of a habit for them. Mark Stoneman and Keaton Jennings were soon making light work of the task at hand as they quickly put on 53 runs for the first wicket to reduce the target into double figures. Jennings struck Jamie Overton for 3 4s in a row. It was left to Rahman to get the breakthrough, Allenby with an exceptional catch at slip to send Jennings on his way for 26. That was also the score that Stoneman was on when he too was out with a shot off Overton that he may not have been overly pleased with as he found James Hildreth. Perhaps Overton sensed a remarkable turnaround and, now bowling with pace, he knocked Scott Borthwick to the ground. The batsman recovered and then looked in great touch once again. He missed out on 100 on the previous day, but was to make amends now as he took his side over the line with what was a very impressive performance from one of the favourites to claim the title this summer. Borthwick's form with both bat and ball may be key to that. Before the game was put to bed, Groenewald had Michael Richardson held by Allenby, the batsman out for 28. But Borthwick was raising his bat for the second time in the match as he made it to another half-century, this one using up 60 balls as he took Groenewald for 4 4s in the space of 5 deliveries to just about finish the match off. It was all done and dusted in the next over, the 33rd of the innings, with Borthwick left undefeated on 51. In the end, it had been all rather easy for the visitors, who will return home in a buoyant mood, with a number of their players, most notably Collingwood, Borthwick and Rushworth, starting the year in wonderful touch. It was a 7-wicket success for Durham, and for that they claimed 23 points to Somerset's 5. Both now miss the next round of games starting on Sunday. The following week, Durham welcomes Sussex to the northeast, while Somerset entertain Middlesex at Taunton.